Hello, Algebra class. I'm so excited to be making another video for you guys, but I only have 5 minutes and then it's going to cut off, so I have to start talking really fast. Okay, today you guys are talking about the greatest common factor, which should sound familiar from years before. It's a quick review before we get into factoring, which is like the opposite of simplifying. But we'll talk about that more tomorrow. I'm wasting my time right now. I need to show you how to do one of these problems. So if I'm looking for the GCF, which again stands for the greatest common factor, the greatest, biggest, common, shared factor, and we know factor is something that makes up a number, then I need to find the factors of each number first. So if I'm trying to find the greatest common factor of 80 and 15, I need to find the factors of 80, find the factors of 15, and find the greatest common factor. So let's do that. I have my calculator handy. It is my phone, yes, but I have a calculator on it. And on this calculator, I'm going to start finding factors of 80. And I personally am going to use a text box because I do not trust myself to use the writing tool to write some of this stuff out nicely. I'm going to put it underneath 80 and I'm going to start listing my factors. So the first one I know is 1 and 80. I'm listing them. I'm not going to use a comma. I'm going to use an asterisk like this to show times. I'm not using x because remember, x is a variable, not times. We're too grown up for that. Okay, and I'm going to test numbers in order. Remember when we did prime factorization? I'm going to test numbers in order. So I could do 80 divided by 1 is 80. The next thing I could do, 80 divided by 2, and I get 40. So I'm going to do 2, 2, oh, that worked, 2 times 40. I made a new line by hitting shift, then enter. So that way you guys can see what's happening over here. I'll move my text box so it's easier to see. Okay, shift, enter. I'm going to try 3. 80 divided by 3. Oh, I got a decimal. That's not a factor. Okay, how about 80 divided by 4? Oh, I got 20. So that means 4 times 20. Okay, next, 80 divided by 5. Okay, I got 5 times 18. I'm going to keep going. 80 divided by 6, decimal. 80 divided by 7, another decimal. 80 divided by 8, 10. So that's going to be 8 times 10. Okay, I'm going to try 9. Oh, I got a decimal. And I'm not going to go on anymore because I see that I have 10 there. And if I start going past 9, I'm going to do 80 divided by 10. I'm going to get repeats. So we're not going to do that. Now I'm going to go on. I'm going to make a new text box. I can do that by clicking this tool and then back to the text tool. And this text box is going to be for 15. Okay, now we don't have to memorize all these factors. It's not magic. It's not even coming from my brain. It's coming from the calculator. The one that does come from my brain, 1 times 15. I don't need a calculator to tell me that. But let's try 2. 15 divided by 2, it's a decimal. How about 3? It is divisible by 3. 3 times 5. Oop, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. I forgot to hit shift, enter. 3 times 5. Okay, and then I'm going to try 4. Doesn't work, and I'm not going to go on because the next number would be 5, and I already have 5 here. Okay, now I'm going to look at these two sets of factors, and I can see that each set has a 1, and each set has a 5. This one has a 1 and a 5. Now, I could pick 1 because they both have a 1, but that is not the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor, the biggest number they both share, is 5. So that means my final answer is 5. How do I end this recording? God. Oh, that didn't end the recording. No. Am I still recording?